it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe you love me. I just feel so lucky. Still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends, this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day, yeah.
Good morning, guys. We are quite a mess here today. We had Isabella's family, well, just the two sets of grandparents over last night for cake to celebrate her birthday because we went camping on her birthday. And so we wanted to have cake with the grandparents to celebrate. So I did all the things wrong, you know, everyone stayed a little later, and so I went to bed with some dishes in the sink. I shoved laundry in my room before everyone got here. Need to deal with that today because laundry, you know, there's no mercy. I have not unpacked our suitcase yet from the camping trip, and we have so many appointments today. Like I have a John and I have our financial advisor meeting. We've been meeting with him once a month on Zoom today, this evening, and I have a team leader phone call for Usborne today, and Isabella's getting braces today, and we have violin today. So this whole week, this whole month really has kind of been that way. Dentist appointments, and then appointments for me, and orthodontist appointments for my older three, and that rhymed. I didn't mean to do that, but we have just been working with the schedule that we've been given. I have a lack of control over our schedule right now, and so I just thought it would be just a different kind of day in the life to show you how I fit homeschool in when my schedule is not ideal, and just kind of when we're doing the bare minimum in our homeschool. So it is nice to be year-round homeschoolers because most often, if we had a week like this where we had lots of stuff going on, I would say, okay, we'll take a week off this week, or you guys can just do your handcraft or reading this week, and we'll pick up again next week. But we have had to do that a few too many times this year. We've also had some really great opportunities that we've been able to take this year that has, you know, affected our bookwork side of school. I have a mid-year check-in video I'll link if you want to see that for more detail. But so we just really can't afford to take off of the academics right now. So we're going to do some math, some reading, that kind of stuff in between the here and there. So I'm going to get the kids ready to roll and get a little bit of work done, and then we will head off to the orthodontist. All right, Jessie is over here working on handwriting while I get Annie's bath ready for her. She's wanting to take a bath this morning. Eli is plugging along, working on his new assigned reader that actually he chose this one. So he's choosing to read right now. And then Bella is working on her math right now while breakfast cools down. All right, we are having some eggs and toast, some smoothies. These are orange mango banana smoothies with some spinach and some barley grass juice powder today. And I'm going to stop the kids where they're at so we can eat breakfast. They will each return to what they're currently working on, and then they might have time to do one other thing each before it's time to head on out for the orthodontist. Annie is doing this learning palette from Usborne while the kids work on their other stuff, and I clean up from breakfast. We have 30 minutes before we have to head on out. Annie, can you show me what you're doing? Can you check it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it over. It's self-correcting. So now we have to make sure. Okay, open circle, closed blue, open yellow, open green, open purple, closed orange. Annie, you did this all by yourself.
Yeah.
High five. Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Late. 8 late. Oh, yes.
Good. All right, I'm getting Jesse set up on the iPad to do his math. Oops, sorry guys. We have to leave in 10 minutes, but the nice thing about the new teaching textbooks 4.0, and I think I'm gonna do a review when they give me the go-ahead, I think next month. So a more in-depth review, but you can now download it on tablets. It doesn't use Flash anymore, and there's a scratch pad so they can do their work, you know, right on the screen like it's a worksheet or like it's a piece of scratch paper. But it downloads 5 lessons at a time, and so they don't have to be on the internet to be doing it. So, and then it'll upload it, their score, when they get back to the internet. So we're gonna start it here. He can continue it in the car on the way to drop them off at my parents' house. And if he's not done by the time we get there, then he can finish the lesson at their house. And then when we get back home and my iPad connects back to our internet, it'll upload his score. And if he wants to work on math on the computer tomorrow, all the info will be there. So I love this new 4.0 update. They love it for their own reasons, and I'll share more about that next month, like I said. But anyway, just wanted to share that that's how we're doing math today.
A second is a really small amount of time, as you well know. Actually, it takes 60 seconds to make up just
Bella's
one.
doing her narration from her history. So go ahead.
If I find 50 righteous people there, I won't destroy it. So, and he said, what if there's not 5? What if you're lacking 5 righteous people? He said, if there's 45, I will not destroy it. And it kept going on like that until it ended up at 10. If I find 10 righteous people there, I will not destroy it.
All right, we're getting ready to head out. I'm dropping the kids off at my mom's, and so I'm going to bring this first grade starter set and the kindergarten starter set for the kids to do at my mom's house. And Jesse is working on his math now, so he's going to be finishing his math at my mom's, and they each have their assigned readers where they are to read 2 chapters, and then they'll be done. I'm sure her appointment's going to be a long one, so that'll take them like a half an hour, and they'll spend the rest of the time playing at grandma's. And then Izzy, she has done her math and her history this morning. She is going to bring her YWAM book for the month of March to the orthodontist while we're waiting, while we're in the car, etc. And then when she gets home, I have to work on her Simply Charlotte Mason Using Language Well and Spelling Wisdom with her. I also have to do that with Jesse, and then they both have to do their Jesse did his handwriting. So Eli, do you want to grab your handwriting and bring it to Grandma's house and get it done so you don't have to do any more when you do violin today? All right, so he'll bring that, and then Bella will do her handwriting when we get back. And we kind of pushed through today. Although I think we can do a reading lesson today. Yeah, you said we pushed through today.
No, my handwriting problem.
Do you want to bring it to Grandma's,
No,
or do you want to do it when we get back?
I'll do it when we get back.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, let's see it. So cute. She's looking so old. During her appointment, I read my copy of Preparing for Easter, the C.S. Lewis Easter devotional I'm doing, and I thought I was going to get much further, but that only took 15 minutes. So we are going to go pick up lunch and bring it by my parents' house as a thank you for babysitting, and then we've got like a couple of free hours before violin. It is 1 o'clock just about, and we are just home. We are hurrying up to clean as quickly as possible because our violin teacher, who's a good friend of mine, and her kids are coming here today. We usually go to their house, but sometimes her kids like to play with my kids' Legos instead of vice versa. And so they're coming over today, which is very beneficial for me on a busy day. And I need to clean up because I thought I would be home much earlier than I am, and I've got much more than 15 minutes worth of junk shove-in to do before someone comes over, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna be doing laundry all night. But first, coffee. I feel like I've definitely earned a second cup of coffee today. I hate when I have appointments or anything in the morning, but like I said, it's just been crazy. Dentist, orthodontist, cardiologist for Annie. Like, we have had so many appointments in the last 3 weeks that we've probably had more days out of the house than in the house. That's what happens with 4 kids. You just kind of get whatever appointments you can get, and when you homeschool, if you can get a sooner appointment, it tends to be in the morning, and it's just been very, I don't know, very overwhelming for my introverted self. Ready, buddy? Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and get started.
Rob the robot was a gift from my mom. She got him from your shop. I regret to tell you that Rob is a bad robot. I must send him back for a refund. Problems began the moment I got the box. The box lid open. Rob sprang from the box and began to smash my trumpet. Stomp, stomp, stomp. No, I said, but Rob did not stop until my trumpet was just a lump of brass. Okay, we must discuss this, I said, but Rob yells, insults, and flings figs at my back.
Figs? All right, school's done. Violin lessons are done. Our friends headed out, and Eli and I just finished up reading. The other kids finished up the details they had left, and Annie fell asleep to the violin music, which is what, well, Eli does piano, but the older two have an hour-long lesson, and then Eli just has like a 10-minute piano lesson, and Annie fell asleep to the sound of the violin. So the kids just, like I said, Eli just finished his reading, all about reading. We are trying to kind of catch up. We're a little behind. Sorry, my camera cut out. I was just saying that he's such a good reader that I don't always remember to go through the lessons, but I love all about reading, and it really helps me correct anything that may be slipping through the cracks. And so we do make a point to at least get through every lesson, even if I think he doesn't need the lesson. The way they explain things is just done so well, and it just helps make sense. And from my perspective, as a teacher, it helps me teach, it really helps me teach the why behind different grammar rules and reading rules and all of that. So we finished that. The kids finished up handwriting. I'm trying to think, I think that was all that they had left to do, and then Annie fell asleep. So kids are free to play, and I'm going to get started on cooking an early dinner. John has church tonight. That screw tape letters study that I told you guys about last time that he's leading for the youth group. And Bella, because of her braces, I'm just gonna make something soft for her tonight. So we're just gonna have fettuccine for dinner tonight. And then I'm a little thrown off. I think the reason I feel like I need so much caffeine today is because I didn't do the Peloton this morning or any kind of workout. I've been alternating Peloton and running, both with some arms after or core after. But I wanna do a live ride tonight with Cody Rigsby, and so that's at 7:30 tonight. So I haven't worked out, which feels kind of weird because I usually kind of get up and get going in the morning, and I didn't do that today. So it makes my days feel kind of strange. Let me know down below, are you guys like morning workout fans or evening workout? What works better for you? I tend to want to work out in the morning so I can get moving and already have it done, but then I also feel like I have more endurance in the evenings, which is kind of weird. Anyway, all right, on with the day. All right, I've got dinner done. We're gonna eat a little early so John can head off to church. He just got home and I accidentally like threw the salad at him. Like I dropped it right at his feet. So new salad. So we're having salad and fettuccine, and this I just made with the silk creamer for a couple of my kids who are dairy sensitive, although they tend to be able to eat like the aged cheeses, so they can have the parm that's in it, just not the cream. So fettuccine, salad, family dinner before we split up. And John took one for the team and did the financial advising appointment on the phone on his way home from work. So I didn't have to do that, which was great because it was like so loud at the house at the time. So I am kind of glad I didn't have to be at that appointment. All right, dinner is done and I just got that all cleaned up. John just took off for church and I just finished doing some Usborne work. I had about 20 minutes or so of some Usborne stuff I needed to deal with tonight. Some promises I made to some people that I would get stuff to them tonight. And I am about to use my Tuesday night secret weapon, the Peace and Calming blend from Young Living. If you guys have watched any of my videos lately, I've talked about, well, John's done these Tuesday nights at the church, that it is our documentary Tuesday, tacos and documentary on Tuesday nights, because we don't do TV during the week. We only do Saturday morning and family movie night on Friday night. I decided to enjoy a documentary with the kids on Tuesday night. Sometimes it's something we're doing in school. Sometimes it's like a random documentary that they choose on Disney Plus. And we usually have tacos when we do that. Hey ninjas, please get ready for bed so you can watch the documentary and be prepared and calm, okay? But we were camping over the weekend, like I just said. So we had taco, like a taco bar at the campground. So we didn't have tacos tonight. So it's just Documentary Tuesday, which is a little sadder than Documentary Tuesday, but it is what it is. Anywho, I'm gonna put this on, and I'm actually not watching it with them tonight because I have a commitment to the Cody Rigsby ride tonight at 7:30. So I'm gonna start the documentary at 7:20 and get prepared to do that ride. And then it's gonna be an early turn-in for everyone because everybody has been wanting to sleep in since we went camping, because it was a sleepless weekend, of course. And I've been dragging them out of bed every morning. And so I think if we get in bed a little early tonight, that, fingers crossed, we will get back to normal for a normal couple of school days before we have another dentist appointment for someone else on Friday. Do you know who that's for? You. Anywho, so I think I'm gonna let you guys go here. Mostly I just wanted to give you like a day in the life so you could see what a kind of disrupted homeschool schedule looks like for us, so that I'm not fooling you that we always have a perfect schedule. It just so happens that the best days for me to film are days where I don't have a lot going on. So homeschool vlogs tend to look very well organized, and as of late this has been more so our style. A little bit here, a little bit there, documentary, bring a book with you, do some math at grandma's, and go on a field trip on Fridays. So it's been a little bit of a wild semester for us, but it is what it is, and I'm thankful that we homeschool so that we can ride the waves of life right now and know that we can just get back into a good rhythm whenever this chaos kind of calms down a little bit. I've talked about it a lot this year, but we've just had a lot going on this year. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to do more day in the life videos with me. I've kind of enjoyed doing them lately, so maybe I'll do them a little more often before the school year is over, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.
Ends this being more than friends, yeah. You know I'm here to stay every single day.